PC port of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is finally coming out on January 23 for Steam and Epic Game Store. And just like its PS5 predecessor, it will also have DLCs and additional contents on release. But since we already had a video back in February of 2024 for the initial console release, we will do things a little bit differently this time. We will look back at our previous conclusions, see if there are any updates to its DLCs, and then compare it to its PC port counterpart in the quest to answer one question. Can you get all the DLCs for the full Final Fantasy VII Rebirth experience? Well, to start, let's take a look at our first video about a PS5 release. That video went live on February 22, 2024, 1 week before the first release. Our conclusions back then was that you can get all the DLCs only from either the Asian or Japanese version of the game. Why only those and not the others like America and Europe, you ask? Well, it's because of the posh chuggable materia that you couldn't get in those regions. That is, until DoorDash offered it in a campaign that started in March 7 of the same year. You can get a code for the materia if you were a Dash Pass member and ordered from Popeye's Buffalo Ranch menu. I don't know if it had region restrictions though, so I can't definitively say which ones were eligible to get those codes. But do let me know in the comments if you got a code from this promo and where you live. Not your full address, just which country you're from. Also, we did add something near the end of the video. A bit of a silver lining for those who really wanted to get all the DLCs for Rebirth. Now, looking back at Remake, many of the DLCs that were thought to be exclusive and time limited for that game eventually became available for free. So for those who haven't gotten all the DLCs yet, there might still be a chance. It's coming soon! It took them a little over a year for Remake DLCs. Rebirth still has over a month to go. Okay, let's move on to the upcoming PC port, starting with the game editions. Both Steam and Epic Game Store will have the Digital Standard and Digital Deluxe editions. They will also have Twin Pack versions if you haven't bought Remake Integrate on PC. Time to take a look at the DLCs. And for this, we're gonna keep track of each DLCs that came with the PS5 release to see how the PC port compares. The pre-order bonuses are the Midgar Bangle Mark II, Shinra Bangle Mark II, and Mughal Trio Summon Materia. The Digital Deluxe Edition will have the Magic Pot Materia, Accessory Reclaimant Choker, and Orchid Bracelet Armor. The Posh Chuggable Materia is just included, regardless of which edition you get. The Leviathan and Ramu materials will be given to you if you have a save of Integrate's main story and intermission respectively. And that's it. What's unaccounted for is the Kupo Charm and the Survival Set. These two were the rewards for playing the demo on PS5. Now, the Survival Set isn't really necessary as it's mostly potions and ethers. The Kupo Charm though is definitely a unique item. It bumps up your max HP by 5% and, more importantly, also has a chance to double the amount of materials you collect. PC doesn't have its own Rebirth demo. Well, as of the moment this video is published. Maybe it'll get one, maybe it won't, but right now there's no mention of the Kupo Charm in the PC port, so we really don't know if we can get it on PC or not. So, let's go back to the question. Can you get all the DLCs for the full Final Fantasy VII Rebirth experience? The answer is yes, but not on PC, at least for now. The PS5 version has all the DLCs that we know of, especially the Asian and Japanese versions, as long as you were an early adopter with the pre-orders and store exclusives. America and Europe probably if you were able to get a code from Dash Pass. Again, no idea if there were region restrictions for that. The best you can do with the PC version is pre-order the Digital Deluxe Edition and have saves from Integrate's main story and intermission, so you could at least get 9 DLCs. But it is missing out on the Kupo Charm for now. And that is it for the full Final Fantasy VII Rebirth experience. So what about you guys? Will you be buying the PC port? Are you okay with missing out on the charm? Or do you already have it on PS5 with all the DLCs? Let me know in the comments. Also, if this video was helpful in any way, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to get notified of other upcoming videos, subscribe to the channel. And as always, thank you for watching.